welcome to Intuitive Moon Tarot. This is Jen, and I've got another pick a card reading for you today. We do have 3 decks, Deck A, Deck B, and Deck C. You do want to go where you're first and most intuitively drawn, so this should not take a lot of time. Kind of want to let the deck choose you. It helps if you can take a deep breath, relax, close your eyes, and ask your higher self, ask the universe and your spirit guides for guidance and for messages that can resonate with you and help you to reach your highest potential. This pick a card reading will not be specific to love or romance or financial prosperity. This is just going to be messages. We're going to ask the universe just what it wants us to know, and we're going to humbly accept any messages that come through for us. If this is not resonating with you, it's probably not meant for you. Or if it is resonating, but you have more in-depth questions or something more specific that you want to know or understand or you were looking for. All personal questions and personal guidance do require personal readings, you guys. So I do offer personal readings, and I have those available usually daily. I have openings for readings. And you can do that via phone or instant messenger. So it's very quick, easy, and accessible and private. You don't even have to leave your couch. So if that's something you're interested in, please shoot me an email at intuitivemoon1111@gmail.com. All right, for those of you that need more time, please go ahead and pause the video now and take all the time that you need. For the rest of you, let's go ahead and get started here with Deck A. So with Deck A, we have the tarot card, Ace of Pentacles. So this is a beautiful card, very positive energy. The Ace of Pentacles talks a lot about manifestation. It can talk about new financial opportunities and prosperity. It represents new beginnings and just like fresh energy. So this is a really positive, just a really, to me, it's like your opportunities are endless. So things are just getting started. So I really like this energy. I really like this card. It is paired with the Surrender card. Surrender to your intuition. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to you, or come through to guide you, excuse me. So, like I always remind you, these are general readings. One card and message may resonate with you while the other one does not, or vice versa. I'm trying to get as many messages out to people as possible. So just take what works for you and feels good in your soul and leave what doesn't for somebody else. To me, I'm kind of seeing a little bit of a combined message here as well, intuitively. We want to talk more about the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles can mean that you're just kind of addressing some of your financial concerns at this time. Or maybe there's kind of a revitalized interest in some kind of a financial opportunity or concern, or you're just ready to kind of take on that challenge and get things underway. This can also, though, be more like a holistic wealth. This can represent abundance in all areas of your life. This card comes with a strong reminder and message to really focus on the law of attraction, positive energy, sending out positive energy, sending out the things that we want as opposed to the things that we don't want, believing in our dreams and believing in our prosperity and believing in abundance and that we can have everything in all aspects of life that we desire. This card is more geared towards financial opportunity. But again, I do see the rose quartz here, which is about, unconditional love, self-love. So, and when you see that with surrender your intuition, this tells me to kind of go within, like it says, tuning into your inner voice, following your gut feelings, flashes, aha moments. You might have some new creative energy or some things just coming through that your intuition is just trying to say, hey, like, you've got to listen to me here. This is a good idea. This is something that we can prosper from. This is something, and if you have bursts of new creative energy or ideas or business ideas or things that you've been wanting to pursue, and your intuition is sending you messages and trying to get through to you, this is something that you want to act on. This can remind you also, another message that comes with this card is just to introduce something new into the mix. Maybe it's time to kind of spice things up, introduce something new. So if your intuition is kind of gearing you towards something that maybe is off the beaten path or something that you're not really, that's not a part of your typical routine, then this is a time to kind of act on that and pursue that and just at least look into it and see where that might lead you. So again, if you're a very intuitive person or if you're not a very intuitive person, the more we use our intuition, the stronger it grows. The more we ignore our intuition, the weaker it gets. So really make sure that you're tuned in. Make sure that you're listening to yourself. Make sure that you're asking for guidance and help in your financial areas as well as other areas of your life. But this is very positive energy to me. This tells me that you've got the inner knowing and the answers and the capability to make all of your dreams come true, and there's good things on the horizon for you. So that's what I'm seeing here. I hope that was helpful. That was a really positive message. I really like that. So that's a great way to end the day. So moving on to deck B. This is the stone associated, or the crystal with deck B. That is a rose quartz. And the tarot card, another positive, beautiful card. So this card is the Strength card. And the Strength card obviously talks about strength as well as courage, persuasion, influence, compassion, determination, power. This is a very strong, beautiful, assertive energy in this card. I really, really like the vibes that come with this card. So that being said, we have it paired with the Surrender card, Surrender to your soul's path. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. That's a beautiful message. So if you're just tuning in, this is a reminder that a message from one card may resonate with you while the other one does not, or vice versa. We are trying to get as many messages out as possible to help people and guide people and connect them to their higher self and their spirit guides. So if this is not resonating with you and it's not making any sense to you, that's okay. Take what feels good to you in your soul and leave what doesn't for somebody else. There'll be new messages all the time, so hopefully we'll connect. The Strength card, again, moving back to this, it talks a lot about you just being really focused on what you need to do. And it also reminds you to go about it in a way that demonstrates composure and maturity. Like, this is not somebody that needs to rule by force or trying to control other people. Like, you can see here, and this is male, female, doesn't matter, it's just an energy, but this energy here is using no force. This is a very gentle, delicate touch here, and she's got this big, powerful beast, this lion, just subdued. I mean, he's just laying into her, he's relaxed, he's under her full control, but she's not forcing or fighting or, this kind of reminds me of don't demand respect, command respect, just by how you carry yourself, who you are as a person. Control your reactions to things. And then you can kind of see here, to me, it's like there's mountains in the background and it's like she's up here. So to me, I see that this energy, this person in this card, if this is you or somebody that you're connecting to or close to or in your general, your general energy, this is somebody that has gone through battles, has overcome struggles, but has overcome them gracefully. And there's just a certain type of freedom that comes with having this inner control, this inner peace. This is reminding you that you have the determination and the power and the inner strength to overcome any obstacle. So, and I see that paired with Surrender to your soul's path. So it's kind of a combined intuitive message here. This is just reminding you, like it says here, your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. So this is saying, embrace every lesson in every moment. Don't run from the things that have caused pain for you or have been a struggle for you. Embrace those things and remind yourself that all the things that you have gone through, all the obstacles that you have overcome, have given you a sense of freedom, have given you a sense of inner peace and self-control. And also, if there's something that's really in your heart, there's something it just feels so important to you in your soul, you have the strength to take that path. Whatever obstacles seem that they're in your way, or that seem they may be in your way, you have the strength. You have the inner knowing, the inner strength, the inner determination and power and everything that you need to align yourself with your soul's path. If how you're living your life, if your relationship or your career or whatever situations you may be in your life at this time don't feel like, and you have an inner knowing when things are just turbulent and there is no peace and they just don't feel good to you in your soul. If that's the path you're on, you have the strength to make the changes necessary. And this can also be, just dealing with a teenager that's unruly, or having struggles with a boss or a coworker or a parent or a family member, or, in your relationship. This is saying, like, you don't have to use excessive power or control or threats. Like, you are a very powerful person, but that's not the way to connect and to make changes and to get on get in with your soul, heart over ego, and just use that calm, cool, collected, composed inner strength that you have gained from everything you've gone through up until this point. Take all of your learning experiences and bring those together and bring yourself into your full power, and it will take very little for you to maintain control. Also, another message I'm getting, sorry, I get flooded with messages that are kind of scattered when I do collective readings because there's a lot of energy, so I'm trying to get a lot of messages out. But if you're dealing with inner struggles, as far as maybe it's just really bad negative self-talk, depression, anxiety, addictions, whatever the beast is inside of you, you are 100% capable through your inner strength and your power and just the amazingly powerful human being that you are, to gain control over that and to find freedom from it. And that will lead you right down your soul's path. All right, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to go ahead and move on to Deck C. This is Deck C. And the tarot card associated with Deck C is the Five of Cups in the reverse. Interesting. So the Five of Cups in reverse can talk about moving on. It can talk about acceptance, and it can also talk about forgiveness. So in the upright, you can see this person's kind of like in deep contemplation, kind of sulking. This energy doesn't even recognize the offers of love or the cups that are still full because they're so focused on what's been spilled over. But when we reverse that energy, it starts talking about kind of a recovery from regret and acceptance of the past, appreciation for the lessons that have been learned through this experience. It's like you're ready to come out of this energy of like bittersweet memories. So this can be lingering senses of regret, a little bit of nostalgia, bittersweet memories. It talks a little bit about being ready to pick up the remaining two cups that are still here and move on with the emotional growth that you've obtained through the experiences that you've been reflecting on in the more recent past or even your current energy. Let's see, we have that paired with surrender to miracles. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel good and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. Wow. That's a really powerful and beautiful message. And also, if you're just tuning in, please remember that one card may have a message for you while the other one does not, or vice versa. I am trying to get as many messages out to people as possible, as much guidance as I can. So just take what feels good to you in your soul, what resonates with you, and leave what doesn't for somebody else. If you're not connecting with me at all today, that's okay. We're just not we're not vibing together, and that's cool. We'll just come back another time. But right now, if this is resonating with you, it's kind of interesting because this energy here of this card reverse can also talk about being open to take risks again. So are there opportunities? I mean, I know that to me, if you're watching this and this is resonating with you, I feel like you've suffered some sort of a loss. This could be a financial loss, but Cups generally represents more of something on an emotional level. So to me, it tells me there was some kind of a loss here. It could be a friendship, a family member, it could be a partner, a soulmate. It could just be losing faith in a current situation that you're in and an emotional connection that you have in one way or another. You felt kind of isolated and disappointment. Maybe you've been dwelling a little bit, maybe feeling a little bit sorry for yourself about a particular situation or things not going the way that you had initially hoped, maybe having some disappointment. But this is a time where you're kind of ready to come out of that. And if you're not, this is advising you that the time is now. It's time to move on. It's time to accept your past. It's time to give forgiveness to yourself and anybody else that may have been involved in whatever this is for you, and be open to miracles occurring. Don't be a pessimist, and don't be so distraught or disappointed in setbacks or things that didn't go as planned that you give up on believing in, like we just talked about with the card, I believe it was deck B, the law of attraction. Like, you still, no matter what you go through, all these opportunities are beautiful opportunities for growth. Like we talked about, recovering from regret, acceptance of the past, and appreciation for the lessons learned. Like, this is a time for you to appreciate everything that you've learned from any experiences that have been emotionally traumatic or difficult for you up until this point. And this is a time for you to be open to taking new risks. If there's opportunities presenting themselves to you, or that have been presenting themselves to you, but you've kind of had your back turned because you're not really sure, and you're kind of closed off, or you're kind of still in a place of healing, it's time. Now is the time to get up and to accept everything as it is, and to believe in new, beautiful opportunities, new beginnings, and believe that things are going to be bigger and better than ever this time around. Whether this is a reconciliation with someone, or this is a whole new relationship after healing from past hurts. And this doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. Again, it can be family, friends, all of the above. But that's what I'm seeing here. This is a beautiful message. I really, really like this. This is like coming out of a place of being a little bit more disappointed and sulking, and saying, hey, you know what? I can step back now and see the bigger picture, and I can take this experience as a time for growth and learning, and I'm ready to start over. I'm ready to take new risks, and I'm ready to believe in miracles, and that things can change and be better moving forward. So hopefully that was helpful to you. Again, you guys, please give me some likes and comments so I know my energy is appreciated. I do feel inspired to do these, but I'd like to know that these are helpful to people and that they appreciate my time, so I know where to focus my energy. And personal readings, again, for personal questions, intuitivemoon1111@gmail.com. Reach out to me anytime. I do readings every day, and I would love to hear from you and connect to you. Thanks again for tuning in and sharing your time and energy with me. Love and light.